It's honestly pretty hard to believe that it is April already. April 2019. That is the year and that is the month that it currently is. I feel like the older you get, time just kind of goes by. It's almost like an illusion, you know? And when I was really young, I was just like, oh man, time is just at a crawl. But yeah, we're in April already, and my hand is hovering all odd because I have a figure underneath my arm, so I can't naturally lay it down. Anyways, let's start just going off with the list. This is my favorite 10 figures of the year so far that have come out in the year so far for the first fourth of the year. Yeah, it's a thing that I do that is totally not inspired by another YouTuber's series. Anyways, let's get on with it. Number 10 is Jan Rog. I almost want to call him Von Reg or Von. No, he's Jan Rog from Captain Marvel, the Marvel Legend. I have not seen the movie. I'm probably just going to watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus or whatever, because I hear it's not really too important for Endgame, and I don't have a chance to get out to the movies much, and I hear it's not the best, so I'm probably just not going to worry about it. I typically just go see the Avengers movies and the Guardians movies. It's typically the ones I go see. But yeah, this figure's really cool, though. I love the green. The green is why it's on the list, because this color speaks to me on a very spiritual level. I've been waiting to see the Captain Marvel with the Star Wars colors, but I have not. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Because if I get a Captain Marvel, that's the one I want with the Star Wars colors. I just haven't seen it in stores yet, so I don't even know if I want it. Anyways, there's number 10, Jan Rog. Actually, one cool thing is that this list so far actually has quite a bit of Star Wars. So next up, it's not Star Wars. It is the only Gunpla that's come out in 2019 I've gotten so far, and that is the R-jarja. It's so low on the list because it's a retool of a 2014 model kit, and it really shows because I'm not too big of a fan of the, like the 2014-15 era of Gundam models. Something about them, I think the something about them was that the shoulders just would not stay on in this era for whatever reason. The shoulders just wouldn't stay on too well, and the r-jarja definitely is testament to that. I mean, look, something just came off. I don't remember what this piece is. It's the barrel of the gun. There we go. It's the barrel of the gun. Anyways, yeah, it's like you're just posing the shoulder, like, oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. I wish they would have modified the shoulders so they actually would stay on. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I really like the colors. You don't need to do too much painting to make it more, screen accurate. Of course, me being me, I have to do the yellow and black in the little parts there because I absolutely must, because it's kind of important for me for whatever reason. But yeah, number 9 goes to the r-jarja from Double Zeta Gundam, a series I actually just finished quite recently and I actually enjoy quite a bit. Anyways, what is number 8? Number 8 is the Black Series Battle Droid. I did film a review on this. I don't know if it'll be going live before or after this video. I filmed videos so far in advance, it's not even funny. But yeah, Black Series Battle Droid, it actually really surprised me. The only disappointing thing about it is that the hips, they just don't go out far enough. I didn't really express this too much in my video, because I was just rambling on something else when I was going over the articulation. But yeah, they just don't go out enough, I think. All the rest of the articulation is phenomenal, though, so I don't know why they couldn't get that. I mean, the sculpt and the paint, and the paint sculpt is really cool. It's one of the best Battle Droid figures Hasbro's ever made. I would say it's probably the second best looking one. I think the best looking one is the 12-inch one from the Phantom Menace that Hasbro ever made. But yeah, this is cool, man. Number 8. And then let's just keep on rolling, man. I don't want to edit these videos right now. Number 7 goes to Studio Series Barricade. This thing actually really blew me away. A figure I did have to modify, though, just ever so slightly, because they decided not to paint any silver in surrounding his eyes, and they just look like big black, crevices where his eyes should be. So I went in with a silver Sharpie, and I just added a little bit of highlight right there, and it looks really good. Looks very much better. Looks very nice. So I would suggest you do that. Also, you can kind of like sort of get him with the weapon sort of with his hand flipped in. Kind of looks cool, but it's off angle. I don't know. It's up to you if you're okay with that or not. But yeah, this is certainly the best Studio Series Deluxe I think they've released so far. It's just the best Barricade at, the normal deluxe size. It's really good, and I'm really happy with it. I just wish it had a frenzy But oh well. I mean, it's. I think they sacrificed that gimmick for just having a more solid figure. Now the masterpiece has absolutely no excuse to not have a frenzy in it. So yeah, there's number 7. Another figure just fell off screen if you heard that thud. Anyways, number 6. Not Studio Series, Siege Shockwave. I decided only to limit myself to 2 Studio Series and 2 Siege, because Siege is, oh my god, amazing. This list would have also had Ultra Magnus on it, would have had Optimus, but I just wanted to limit myself a bit, and I just picked my 2 favorites so far, and Shockwave is by far one of my favorites. This is the best Shockwave Hasbro has made. It is Shockwave. This is Shockwave. I just love it so much. You can feel the logic. Oh, the logic. Destroy the launch pad. Let none escape. It's so cool. I love it so much. Anyways, there's number, what was it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6. Alrighty, breaking into the top 5. And then number 5, we have another one from Siege. That is Ironhide. I just like Ironhide slightly more than Shockwave, and that's because Ironhide really makes my soul happy, because we finally have a good G1 Ironhide figure that's not a masterpiece. Because I don't really collect Masterpiece too much, I only have a few. I mostly collect, classics, generations, all that. We didn't have a good Ironhide for that line, until now. This is very, very nice. The only issue, I don't know what Hasbro was thinking. No idea. Those should have been pinned. Those should have been pinned. Those should have been pinned. Anyways, did I also say those should have been pinned? But other than that, the articulation is sublime. Sublime seafoods taste like chicken. My favorite. Anyways, no one will understand that reference besides my brother. Hey, I know you're watching this. Yeah, number 5 goes to Siege Ironhide because I like him. And then what was the next one? Oh yeah, I think number 4 is going to go to TVC Yakface, because look at it. It is it is good. It's very good. It's amazing, man. Oh wow. Watch my review if you want to know more about it. I don't know why I'm doing this video all in one take. I typically take pauses in between each figure I'm talking about. But I just want to get this out there, man. I just want to do it. I just want to do it. Anyways, the next 2 I need to talk about real quick because, they weren't technically released in 2019. They were released in 2018 first. Well, guess what? I need to tell you something. They were never available in 2018 for retail price. And one of them you may say, oh, you had a chance to... No. Having 1 minute... and actually less than 1 minute to order it is not available. So I'm going to count the next 2 as they were first available for retail price in 2019. Anyways, number 3 goes to the TVC Mimban Stormtrooper. This thing is remarkable. It was available online, Walmart.com, for $20 and various other Chinese and Asian sellers for a while, but not for the retail price. Not released properly in retail until 2019. So I'm kind of considering it a 2019 release, and I'm going to try to stick with that. But yeah, this figure is amazing. I actually like this a little more than Yakface, just because I'm a Trooper guy. This is the best Trooper Hasbro has released in 3 3/4 inch. It is phenomenal. Wow. I have 2 of it. I'm tempted to get 50, but I can't because I'm not made of money. Anyways, number 2 then will come as no surprise to anyone who watched my review of the TMNT NECA Turtles. It may kind of come as a surprise to you that it's not number 1, but you'll see number 1 shortly. But yeah, the NECA Turtles. I'm just showing Raph here because Raph's my favorite, not only out of the set, but also probably my favorite character. I don't know, bounces between Leo and Raph on a very regular basis. But yeah, these are just amazing, man. Like I said... a part of the reason why this is not number 1 is because I still kind of feel the pain from trying to order the SDCC set. Like I said, you had less than a minute on each day to order it online, and I failed all 3 days, even though it was lightning fast, and it really made me mad. It just to equate how I felt, imagine getting that very rare, desirable thing you want, having it in your shopping cart or in your basket, you're waiting in line, and then someone grabs it out of your basket, checks out with it, and then just runs out the store. That's how it felt like ordering these, or trying to. Yeah, and then 6 months later, you're able to get it at GameStop, and that's the way I got it. But yeah, there's a... There's number 2. Can you tell that really irritated me? Because it did. Anyways, let's talk about number 1 a little bit, because number 1 makes my soul very happy. I'm going to try not to spoil the movie too much, because my number 1 favorite figure of the year so far is Studio Series Bumblebee Optimus Prime. It's perfect. It is actually perfect. I can think of almost no issues with this figure. The only slight issue, and this is not even nearly as bad as Ironhide, is that the ankles, they're not supposed to move forward, but you can accidentally knock them forward, and it disconnects this right here. That is the only issue, because they're only supposed to move down and pivot. You can see down and pivot, the tab is staying in, but if you accidentally move it forward, the tab comes undone. That is the only issue with the figure. That is it. Boom, there you go. Looking at the sculpt, it is absolutely immaculate to how Optimus Prime looked. From his face to his chest to even his back. I don't know how they managed this, but they did. The only piece of truck mode on the robot that's kind of extraneous is this. I knocked over the Stormtrooper. Is this. The little panels on the forearms. And I think it's very worth it for how amazing the truck mode is. The gun is awesome. The articulation is just out of this world, crazy, awesome, spectacular, epic. You can rotate his wrists. You can kick his legs any which way you want. He is just perfect. I kind of wish you could kick his ankles up a little bit, but I see why you can't, because it's just how he transforms. Yeah, this is my number 1. It's kind of funny. Last year, my number 1 was an Optimus Prime, and this year, my number 1 may very likely, yet again, be an Optimus Prime. I'm not sure what is coming out later in the year that may surpass it. Omega Supreme is coming out this year. I don't know if it's definitely going to be on the list, but I don't know if it'll surpass Optimus. I'm not sure what else is coming out, because this was my most desired figure for 2019, and it came out in the first quarter of the year, so that just goes to show, hey, it's pretty amazing, man. I actually wasn't expecting it to come out so soon. It just kind of happened, started popping up in stores before, online orders were even being fulfilled, so that was kind of odd. Anyways, let's set him off to the side in the back, actually, just because he's taller. There we go. There's my 10 favorite. You can't even see the battle droid. Isn't that sad? Here, there we go. There we go. There's my top 10 favorite figures of the year so far for 2019. Hope you enjoyed. So far, so good for this year, man. Pretty solid stuff. Transformers is obviously killing it. Vintage Collection is doing a really good job. Even the Black Series Battle Droid. I mean, it's the only Black Series figure from this year that I've gotten and very likely will get. Unless they release a Clone Trooper or a Stormtrooper I really like. But yeah, there we go, man. There's my list. Let me know what your favorites in the year are so far. I know all of these were released in 2019, but your list doesn't have to be stuff like that. I just like, having the figures released in the year instead of the figures I got in the year. That's a completely separate list at the end. Anyways, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down in the description below, as well as my P.O. Box address. Have a good day. Force be with you. Bada bye, bada bing, bada boo. I don't know what I was doing there.